Hi guys, welcome to Jenka Toys and Crafts. I'm going to be doing a 3-part series on how to make paracord bracelets, and these are the 3 that I'm going to show you how to make. This is just the basic one with the basic knots. Actually, all 3 of these just use the basic paracord knot, and here's the 2-toned one, and here is one decorated with beads also. So please subscribe if you would like to see all 3 of these videos. The first one I'll be doing is this purple one right here. Then I will be doing the ones with the one with the beads, and then the 2-tone one. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Thanks for watching. So I've assembled everything together that we'll need to make a paracord bracelet, and this is just going to be the very simple basic one. So I have a length of paracord in purple, and I have some of the clips. The masking tape is just to tape it down while you're making the bracelet to make it easier to work with, and some scissors. You also might want a lighter, which I have over here, for if you cut the ends of the paracord, you just burn it so that they don't fray. And that's something that you want to make sure you have an adult to help you with. So to get started, I'm going to take this length of paracord, and you do need quite a bit because it takes a lot when you're making the knots. So I just bend it in half to find the middle point, like this. And then you're going to take these, and I usually like to start with this one, but it doesn't really matter. But you pull that, push that through the opening there. Sometimes this is the most difficult part of it, trying to get that through there. So it's like that to make a loop, and then you just pull the ends through like this. Oops, sorry about that. And pull that tight so that you have the knot on there. Then on the other side, and you want to make sure that you have the clip the right way so that when you're closing it, it's going to be matching up. So for the other side, you take the ends and just put it through on this clip. So I've got that one end through, and you get the other end through. And if you're really having a difficult time with this, most paracord comes with the ends already burned like that so that they don't fray. But sometimes it's got a really big chunk of that melted part on there, and if you really just can't get that through the clip, you can just cut that off, get it through the clip, and then burn the ends. So then you're going to pull it down and get it so that it's the length that you're going to want for your bracelet. So you can just measure that on your wrist, or if you are making it for someone else, you can just kind of measure about how long you're going to want that bracelet. So that's about that length for me. And now I'm just going to take some tape and tape this down. Okay, so I taped that down at the top, and I also taped down here at the bottom just to give it a little bit more stability. And this is the way you start. So you start with one side, and it goes underneath the middle strings right here, and on top of this one on this side. So it's underneath and on top, and then this one is going to go over the middle strings and underneath the one that you just did. And then you just, oops, my tape came undone there. I sometimes find that that's the hardest thing too, is trying to get that stuck somewhere. Okay, so there's your first knot, and you just tie that tight. Now I'm going to kind of readjust this tape here. That tape down as good as I can. Okay, then you want to start with the other side. So this goes underneath the middle strings like that, and then it's on top of this side right here. You can see that. And then this one is going to go on top of the middle strings and through the loop there. And you just pull that tight. So you just keep continuing to do this until you get down to the bottom of your clip, the bottom of your bracelet, and I will show you how to finish that off. So I'm close to the end here, so I thought I'd just show you one more time how to do that, just because the ends are shorter, so it's a little bit easier to see. So it's underneath the middle strings and across the top. Okay, so now that I'm down here at the bottom, this is how I like to finish them. I'm going to do one more knot here, just to get it close to the start. And just get that as tight as you can. And then I'm going to take it off of the tape. And then what I like to do is try to get the ends to be tucked underneath that very first little loop that you made. So I just kind of loosen it a little bit and then stick that end through there like that, and then get the other one and stick it through there, and I just feel like that gives it a lot more stability so that it's not going to come undone. Some people like to just cut it right after that last knot, and that works too, but this is just the way I prefer to do it. So you just pull that tight and get that knot tight again. Okay, so that's how it's finished right now. And I really like the look of these. I mean, they just look really cool, and they're very easy and fast to make because this cord is so thick, it just goes really fast. So then I'm going to take this and just cut it as close to that opening as possible, like that. And then I'm going to, this is the part that if you need help, have an adult do this for you, because you don't want to melt the clip here. So I'm just going to melt that, or bend that out of the way a little bit. And then just very gently come very close to those ends there, like that. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it just melts it very, very slightly, and that way it'll keep it from fraying. And it also kind of gives it that hard spot right there so that it won't come undone as easily. That's the basic stitch and the basic paracord bracelet.